sweet plantain here, sweet bolly, I see dey hot. How much you wan pay? How much you wan buy? Buy your sweet bolly. They call her Amaka Bolly, the lady who roasted plantain by the roadside every morning. But what no one knew was that Amaka lived two lives. By day, she looked like the perfect church sister, but by night, she was a different person entirely. The sun was barely rising when Amaka set up her stand at the junction. The charcoal glowed, red fire cracked, and the smell of roasted plantain filled the air. "Hot bolly, sweet bolly, come and buy your delicious bolly," she called out. Men in office clothes stopped. School children begged for extra groundnuts, and market women chatted as they bought. To everyone, Amaka was just a hard-working lady. On Sundays, she wore long skirts, no makeup, and tied her scarf tightly. She sang alto in the choir with a sweet voice. "Jesus, you love me too much, oh." People admired her devotion. Too much, oh, excess love, oh. "Ah, Sister Amaka, God will bless your hustle," they would say. And she would smile like a true Christian sister. Before we continue with this interesting story, please subscribe to my page if you haven't, so that when I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you, besties. Let's continue. But when night fell, Amaka transformed. The scarf came off. The makeup came on. She wore short dresses and red lipstick, standing in places where no choir member should ever be seen. Her bolly stand was just a cover-up. It was also how she attracted her night clients. If any man buys bolly and asks for groundnuts, she would say, "I fit deliver am come your house. I can deliver it to your house, bros." This was her strategy. Amaka, who had two close friends in church, Onye and Kemi, they prayed together, sang together, even gossiped together. But Onye always noticed something. "Wait, oh," she whispered to Kemi one day after choir practice. "Amaka is just selling plantain. Yet, she buys Brazilian wig, iPhone, fine shoes. How now?" Kemi nodded. Na true oh. Maybe na bolly, but this bolly they produce money like crude oil oh." Both of them laughed, but envy had already entered their hearts. They loved Amaka, yes, but they could not stand how she always seemed ahead of them. One evening, a man named Philip stopped by Amaka's stand. He wore a simple shirt and trousers, carried himself with calm confidence. He bought bolly and groundnuts, sat by the roadside and began to chat with her. "Amaka," he said, "your bolly sweet oh, but tell me, is this really what you want in life?" She laughed. Oga, life na sibi oh." We dey manage, chewing gum under her bolly stand, chaka chaka chaka. But Philip looked into her eyes differently from others. He wasn't just another customer. Day after day, he returned. Sometimes, he even did not even buy plantain. He just came to talk. At first, Amaka thought he was like every other man who wanted her body. But Philip kept surprising her. He asked about her dreams, her childhood, her fears. Slowly, Amaka's heart began to soften. Meanwhile, Onye and Kemi couldn't take it anymore. "Let's find out the truth," Onye said firmly. So they paid two street boys to follow Amaka everywhere. That night, the boys trailed her from the market to a hotel, and they saw everything. The next morning, Onye and Kemi confronted Amaka. "Amaka, so this is your big secret, eh?" Onye sneered at her. "You pretend to be holy in church, but at night you are a prostitute? Hey, Ashawo!" Amaka froze, tears filling her eyes. Kemi folded her arms. "If you don't want us to report you to pastor, you must give us money. Big money." But Amaka didn't have such money. Soon the truth spilled. The pastor and choir leaders heard about it, and she was disgraced. removed from the choir. The same people who once praised her begin to whisper behind her back. See her life, pretending to be holy, Mary Amaka, while living in sin. Fake like everywhere. Tufiakwa. Ndị mmadụ. Amaka nearly broke down completely. She wanted to run away, but Philip stood by her. He held her hands and told her, "Your past does not define you. I see the woman you can become, not just the mistakes you've made." The entire town was shocked when Philip announced one day he wanted to marry Amaka. "Philip, are you mad? You want to marry that girl? Show wereni." After everything, people asked, but Philip was unmoved. And on the day he was about to get married, when he took Amaka as his wife, the whole church could never believe it. The same Amaka they had mocked found love before Onyinye and Kemi. Wonder shall never end. Guys, have you subscribed and followed my page? If you haven't, please support your girl. Thank you, besties. Let's continue. Years rolled by. Onyinye and Kemi both turned 35. Yet, no suitors came. They went to seers, prophets, prayer houses. Each one told them the same thing. "You wronged a woman. Until you find her and seek forgiveness, your blessings will remain locked." They even fell into the hands of fake pastors asking for goats, cows, and monies. They were getting broke already, frustrated. One day they sat down and thought back and realized it was Amaka. Swallowing their pride, they went to her home one day. There she was, Amaka, now a mother of two, with Philip by her side, living peacefully. Onyinye and Kemi knelt down in tears. "Amaka, please, please, forgive us. We destroyed your name. We mocked you. We blackmailed you. Please have mercy. Have mercy." Amaka sighed deeply. "I forgave you long ago. May God forgive you too. But remember, envy destroys more than it builds." Not long after, Onyinye and Kemi finally found husbands, but not wealthy or handsome ones. They married struggling men and lived ordinary lives. Meanwhile, Amaka and Philip prospered. She left her old life behind, served God sincerely, and became a testimony of redemption. My people, envy will never bring blessings. Jealousy only destroys friendship. And no matter your past, true love and forgiveness can change your story. This is Amaka's story. What will your own story be? Thank you for watching my story to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my page. Don't forget to follow my page for more interesting stories. And you can turn on your notification buttons so that when I post a new story, you will be notified. Thank you so much and see you in my next story. Bye!